Hi Aries, welcome to your December 2022 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Aries, if you're interested or intrigued about what's coming towards you in 2023, then be sure to stick around until the end of this reading because I'll be offering a sneak peek at my 2023 year ahead forecasts. Of course, if you'd like the full reading, the link for those will be down below in the descriptions box. One per zodiac sign, Sun and Rising signs. So let's have a look at December. For my beautiful Aries out there, what is on tap? What's going forward with Aries in the month of December 22? Future energy here for Aries for December 2022, please Spirit. What's going on with Aries? Okay. If at any time during the reading you're enjoying it or getting something out of it, then please do me a big favor and press that thumbs up button, that like button. I'd be so appreciative. Thank you so much, guys. Special thank you to the people who have been supporting me throughout the years. Thank you, guys. Welcome to my newcomers. I hope that you choose to subscribe at some point. I'd love to have you. Aries, let's look at your spirit animal for the month of December. Please show me Aries spirit animal. Fire sign Aries. Oh, the black jaguar. Black jaguar. Interesting. Walk like a panther. I'm getting that old song. It's an old song, but I know that Rick Astley does an amazing version of it, and that's the version I'm seeing in my mind. Walking through life with a little bit of swag, a little bit of swagger, confidence, power, yeah. And focusing on what you really want, creating your dreams. You know, you got a little bit of swagger to you here, Aries, in December. Okay, what's going on there? Let's see what your energy is. Let's see, what is Aries energy for the month of December? Energy of Aries for the month of December, please, Spirit. Persistence, yeah. Confidence and persistence. You know, I was watching a show last night, and I think it's called Rogue Warriors. Anyway, it's about World War II, and it's based on a true story. But anyway, that's beside the point. What stood out for me was one of the characters, his persistence, and his level of just swagger when he walked into a room with an expectation that he'd get what he wanted. It feels like that. It feels like that kind of energy around you, Aries. It's like a lot of self-belief, like an enormous amount of self-belief and confidence to get what you want. All right, and let's get some advice here, please, for Aries. Advice for Aries for December, please. Advice for Aries for December. Advice for Aries. Oh, okay. Follow the leader and compass. Those both want to pop out. I'll take them both. Well, yeah. This is you being the leader. This is you being the compass. Yeah. You're definitely a leader, not a follower. That's for certain. Now, that being said, I get some of my Aries out there feel like it's time to follow a new direction. It's like you feel like, okay, if you do something, others will follow you. It feels like leaving something to go somewhere else, whatever that means to you. And it seems like if you do that, then like a whole bunch of other people follow you. Because there's a lot of eyes on you, Aries. People look at you as like an indicator of the health of like a company, and if people look at you and say, oh gosh, Aries is leaving, they're going to this other platform, we better go too, you know, that kind of thing. All right, let's see where this is going. Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh. But the thing is, when you do, for some of you Aries, you change your mind quite often. And I get there's a potential for you to kind of quit something, or quit a platform, or stop doing something and you're saying that you're going to do something else, but then you backtrack. You come back around. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Yes. Well, you follow the money. You follow the money trail. You follow the money trail to get what you want. You display confidence, boldness, persistence, and just sheer grit and determination, and a whole lot of chutzpah. You know, you're a very charismatic person, so I feel that people will just want to give you stuff. What on earth? I'm getting like you're walking into a room and people just wanting to give you stuff. I don't know what that's about. You just have some kind of air about you, Aries, some kind of energy there where people naturally see you as someone who is worthy of giving their time, their energy, their money even. People being quite generous of spirit, and you're feeling a little bit on the guilty side. You're feeling perhaps that you're not worthy of this. You think, gosh, I'm not really worthy of this. It's just, okay, yeah, all right. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think for a lot of you feel like you need to move on. That you may have felt like this for a while, Aries. You may have felt, gosh, this feels restrictive. Sorry about that, guys. This feels restrictive where I'm at. I need to get out, have the freedom to do other things. Okay. So you feel like wherever you've been, that people have been very generous to you. It may have been a boss, it may be colleagues, people around you, very generous, but you're thinking, you know what, no, it's time for me to try something different. You feel like it's time to move up to some other kind of, some of you are planning on changing a career completely. That won't be for all of you. You'll know what it is that you want to change in terms of your career, but I'm getting strongly that this is your life's purpose, your life's direction. But I get an energy here that you may change your mind, or you just change your mind at the last minute, or you just tend to be someone who says things like, I'm going to go and do this, and then other people will say, oh gosh, Aries is going to do this, we better come along too. But then you kind of say, oh no, hang on, wait a minute, I'm changing my mind, I don't want to do that anymore. And then you're feeling a bit guilty or responsible for perhaps upsetting some people around you. Let's see. Yeah, you're following the money trail. That's the thing. You're definitely following the money trail, but you feel like you're leaving something behind. You feel like you're leaving people behind. Some of you may decide at the last minute to stay loyal to a company or people or a platform that has been generous to you in the past. For some, it's that energy, the energy that you're feeling restless with, that is actually the more stable option here, the one where the money is. So I feel like you're going to choose to stick with where the money is. You're tempted to free yourself. You're tempted to go to some other kind of company or platform, but you don't feel like that's going to be that's not where the money is. So it seems like you stick with what you feel is going to pay you more, where people are more generous. Whatever that means to you guys, I feel it is about your pay, your payouts. Something to avoid, the Ten of Wands in reverse. Well, yeah, I feel like where you are, you can put in a certain amount of work and be assured of generosity of people around you to support you. There's good pay involved. You may not even have to work all that hard, or it may just be that you take on a bit of less responsibility but remain where you're at. Here, Aries. Because you seem to be, there's something here where you're feeling a bit blah, a bit unfulfilled with your work, with your career. Yeah, it pays well, but you're thinking, gosh, I'm a bit bored with this. It could be, guys, that you just need to perhaps insert something extra into your life to alleviate that boredom. Perhaps you could perhaps take some time out. But it seems like you feel a bit guilty about taking time off, Aries. You feel guilty about taking time off, time out. You feel a sense of duty and obligation because people are so generous to you to keep doing something that you're not all that thrilled about anymore. It's not floating your boat. You're thinking, gosh, you know, this feels like too much. It feels too restrictive. I feel a sense of duty and purpose, and Aries, that's not something you like. You like to be free to explore, try different things. You may feel like this platform, although it's very generous, or this company or this institution, wherever you are, although very generous, is quite restrictive. Like you can't really do what you want to do. Perhaps you feel it's holding you back in some way. So I get you sticking with the money, at least in December, but it may be later on down the track you decide to take a different road whatsoever. In which case, it seems like there is a magnetic pull towards something else, and I do feel that people will follow you there. Okay, so if you have some kind of following, and you're worried about losing that, I feel like people will follow you wherever you go. They'll find you, they follow you. You seem to be a magnetic energy, a compass point where people will find you. Around you we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Well, this is you, Aries, growing up. Experiencing some growing pains. Yeah, it feels like it feels a little bit painful, this energy that you're experiencing at the moment, because you're thinking, gosh, you know, this is what I wanted when I was younger. I seem to be getting it, but now I feel like it's really not fulfilling me. So your priorities are changing, your goals are changing. Some of you who are of age and of an age to start a family are thinking maybe that's the road to take. That won't be for all of you, of course. And yet others of you are thinking the opposite. You know, it works both ways. Some of you are choosing that you want to focus more on home and family rather than a career, and yet others of you who have been very focused on home and family and perhaps a generous, supportive home, maybe a partner that's generous. Some of you may see that as restrictive and want to go off and pursue your own path, getting two different, very differing storylines there for my Aries. You'll know which one you are, of course. And there's the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, so there's something missing. There is something missing. Yeah. Now look, you have the confidence to pursue anything. You do. You do. But the energy that I'm picking up around you, Aries, is a slight doubt. Just a little bit of niggling doubt, thinking, okay, well, if I go off and do something different, Am I shooting myself in the foot? Am I biting the hand that feeds? Am I going to, are people going to follow me? The answer from Spirit seems to suggest that wherever you go, there you are. Okay. So the answer is not in changing your life or changing your world. The answer lies with changing something within you. So you may not have to go to some kind of radical shift here in order to become fulfilled in life. It's more of a subtle, something more subtle here. You don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, change everything around. You need to make some kind of more subtle shift in your life to create more balance. It could just be less work. Some of you may decide to stay put, stay with where the money is here, but do less. Take on less responsibility. For some of you, this is just a temporary blip, this feeling that you have at the moment, and it will change. Meaning you shouldn't make any kind of drastic moves while you're feeling this way and then regret it later and want to come back to this situation and say, whoops. Now that being said, I feel that you would be able to come back to it. Interestingly enough, again, I get people just, whatever, if you're fearing people, clients or people that you have around you not being on board with you, I feel that they are. So if you want to take a bit of a break, Aries, I feel that people will find you. You won't be forgotten. They will find you. They'll find wherever you are. You're that magnetic. So if you're scared of losing people, if you're scared of people abandoning you, I don't feel that's the case, guys. I feel like they'll be okay with you taking a little bit of time for yourself here, rather than trying to push through with something that feels hard energy. If you can make it easier on yourself by taking, I feel for a lot of you, it's taking some time for yourself to think things through. Let's get some advice for you guys. Aries, let's take a look. And then we'll go forward with the 2023 year ahead forecast sneak peek. But let's get an advice card first for you, Aries. Yeah, it could be a temporary blip in your confidence, thinking, gosh, will people still want me if I take a break? If I disappear from the limelight, will they? Yes, they'll find you. They'll find you again, Aries. They'll find you. You don't have to stay with something just because it's generous at the moment. I feel like that generosity will be there. It will be there. Okay. They'll be generous. They may be generous with money right now, but I get if you let people know that you're experiencing something in your life that you need to take some time to deal with, whether that's people at your home or people at your workplace or clients or whatever it is, I feel that they'll be generous with you. You've been giving to them. I feel that they will be generous to you, generous to give you the time that you need here, Aries. I don't feel it's like a long time. It's just a little bit of time here that you need to sort through something in yourself. Find a sense of direction again. Let's see. What is advice here for Aries, please, Spirit? What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. So yeah, I feel that there's some kind of emotion that you're feeling right now, Aries, that you need to sort through. Allow yourself to feel it. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts, whether that be a small time or a long time. Then release it back into the world. Feel it, heal it, and enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Something that you need to get out, that you need to feel here for a time, to get in touch with something that you've been struggling with. And I feel that people will be generous and allow you to do this. And I feel, yeah, it really does feel like just a small blip in your confidence that I'm picking up here, Aries, in the month of December. And a worry or concern that people will abandon you if you don't keep giving. But I don't feel that's the truth, guys. I feel that whatever you resist persists now. So resisting feeling what you're feeling and just continuing to plod along in life is not going to help you deal with the issue at hand. You have to face it down, release it, let it go, and then be ready to reopen for business in 2023. So whatever you've been resisting feeling, some kind of emotion throughout 2022, I feel that you're going to allow yourself the time to feel it. Some kind of growing pain is what I'm getting. And then I get in 2023 you'll be ready to follow the direction that you feel called to take, and people will follow you. People will follow your lead. Yes. Okay, so let's see where this goes in 2023. I'm going to have a look at your year ahead forecast, guys. I'll put these cards away just for a moment, and let's take a look. I'm going to put first a layer of oracle cards down, Aries. So let's start with that. Aries, fire sign, sun and rising for the year 2023, please, Spirit. What's going on for Aries for 2023? For Aries, fire sign Aries. We have the World, the Angel of Strength. We have blossoming abundance. We have envy, man holding a heart. Now that can be man or woman, not gender specific. Caring connections, strategy, the temple path, the sun, patience, journey, the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, and deceit. Okay, something that you need to speak out about, something that you've yet to give voice to, something that you've been denying is what I'm getting from Spirit. So let's see, I'll get a layer of tarot on the top. For Aries, please, for 2023. Messages for Aries for 2023, starting with the World energy. Yeah, something that's coming to a close, I feel. Something that you're needing to close out in your life, something that you've been denying, deceiving yourself about, Aries. Let's see. Okay. All right. We have the Ace of Cups, love that. Knight of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we do have the Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse, the Death card, the Emperor, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, Temperance, and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's talk about it. I feel compelled to keep the jaguar there, or I feel more it's like a panther energy around you, to keep that as your spirit animal for the entire year 2023. So let's talk about it. I hope that you join me in the full 2023 year ahead forecast. Link for that will be down in the descriptions box, and that will take you to a page with all of the signs, sun and rising signs. If you'd like a personal reading, Aries, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store and purchase directly. The link is down below in the descriptions box. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button, guys. Be so appreciative if you would do that. Drop me a comment down below, and if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you subscribe. Thank you so much for your support throughout the year, guys. I really do appreciate it. Love and light to all of you. Have a happy, healthy, safe New Year's and Christmas holiday period, and I will see you in the new year. Bye for now.